steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, man, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Count is 1-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Scott comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the right
fielder. Here's the first offering.
Tony Gwynn.
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The second baseman.
Now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Over to McCovey, 2 down.
Batting third.
So stepping in, number 99. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, Willie McCovey.
Leading off for San Francisco, the first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Willie McCovey.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Love is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D.
And
let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Love makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls. And on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
Brandon Crawford.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
Shaw stands at second with 2 gone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One for the Giants. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
Leading up for the Padres.
Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Money Scott.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
One of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting fifth,
Monty Irvin,
the left fielder, Monte.
And Cueto starts him out with strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Skied into straightaway right. Parra is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Manny Machado now. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on
That
it.
is
Hard
7.
single up the middle.
The first baseman.
Watch your lips right there. Dad sent it back right where it came from.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. This is pulled into right. In there, the base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Benito Santiago. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Grounded to third. There is Solarte. The tag gets 1. Relay to first in time, and just like so, striding forward now, Johnny Cueto, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Johnny Cueto.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
The batter.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco 3rd. And that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parham. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Here's Joe Panik. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Urban has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giant. Stepping up now, Country Breakfast Love. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The pitcher. Country
Here's the
Breakfast.
first pitch to him.
Love.
Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
So digging in now, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall. So it's a two-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
Just a little more than 2 innings of work. He's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rest they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto.
Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. To right center. First home run of the campaign for it, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
The batter,
stepping
number
in now,
99.
number 99. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop,
at the plate,
Money
Scott. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The left fielder,
Ready now, Monty Irvin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cueto sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 3 runs already home here. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Now at the plate, Willie Mays. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base.
Up next
and that's just what they did right there.
The first
big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch on its way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
0-2.
Now a flare out to left center. Irvin is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
The 1-1. fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. McCovey, the runner at second with one away. From the stretch. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
It's the best competition in all the sport. The pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half. 4-2 now.
Now batting.
So two away for the Giants here in the fourth. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. No balls and one strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Chopper foul. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 delivery. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitch.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard
up
now.
Next to the Giants.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Digging in now for San Diego.
Leading up for the Padres.
Set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
One of the keys to securing a win.
Machado.
Crawford fields it cleanly. Crawford on the slide. Hats off to that one.
The batter. The
so
first
the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Benito Santiago. Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner toward short. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Country Breakfast Love steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Pause. Now the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's way up there to the top of the Western Metal Building. A 3-run shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the lead is now 7-2. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of
Your
the game so
please.
far.
Yeah, you're watching
Now
this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides.
Number
They're missing over the
27.
heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters' meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Juan Marichal answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now back, second
He
baseman,
drives this ball
Roberto
deep. One hops over the wall,
Alomar.
and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, number 99.
Ready once again, number 99. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The batter, number 1.
Standing in now,
Shortstop,
Money Scott.
Money Scott.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Little chopper down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty break.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Fouled away. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Pulled toward right center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. In is Gerardo Parra. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Looking to send him packing again. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gwynn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that,
56.
6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Watson.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Tony Watson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
Machado.
Striding in, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 tries so far. Watson has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, Zero.
Yeah, the pressure falls off after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone! He finds the short porch for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Second home run early in the year as they push this lead up to 9 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Grounder down the line at third. And the throw is high, but they just do get him by a step as that'll end the end. 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
Leading off for the Giants.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Mays. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Willie McCovey, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Now batting,
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
That's popped up, but this will land untouched. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony Gwynn. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Gwynn.
He's set and the pitch. Flying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the
second
cycle.
baseman.
This one's still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
You said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another
number
chance.
99.
Number 99 batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. And he'll get back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Steal.
Now the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic
The
used
batter,
to
number
perfection.
1.
Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Line hard toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear you.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he popped him up. Palomar ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 35.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Love is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Count remains at 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate. And it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Derek Law enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Swung out, but it's pulled foul wide at third. Law has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now back.
Settling in now, Eric Hosmer. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Over to McCovey, 2 down.
Now batting. The
Ready
catcher.
to take his hacks again, Benito Santiago.
Santiago.
The 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing tears off the wall.
Country breakfast.
Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Hit out towards second. Panic is there, and that will conclude matters here in the... Alan Hansen the next to bat. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
A ball and a strike. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. 1 gone here in the Giants half of the 8th. And that'll bring out the multiple gold glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. In there, 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Lifted the other way to left center. Oh, and he misses it. Far around second. He's heading for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
0-1 the count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So striding in, Willie Mays, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. At the plate, Tony Gwynn. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Tony
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Roberto.
Standing in.
Alomar.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Shot toward right center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Parra moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with one
batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Money Scott. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Drilled to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The left fielder, number 20,
Irvin, and their runners at the corners now.
Irvin.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13
the third
runs right
number
there.
13.
And they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Christy Mathewson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Mays looks up, and it's gone. A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter, the first baseman,
Eric Hosmer. In the air now, out to left. Shaw has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher,
Stepping
number 9,
up to the plate, Benito Santiago. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. They think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the Gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Sam Dyson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this
number
one.
49, Sam Dyson.
In now, Country Breakfast.
The pitcher.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Mays is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. In now, Willie McCovey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 44.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he can steal some strikes that way.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command,
26.
great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
1-2 now. Going for strikeout number 15. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Machado takes it in, and he'll go to second here. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance, and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Buster Posey comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-2 home. Popped him up. Hosmer moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. 17-2 in tonight's game. The Friars slated 17 runs in this one to grab the W.
3 hours and 55 minutes.
Earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong, complete game effort. Johnny Cueto
and we remind you to please
the tune of 7 earned
safely.
as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
They don't want us to make it. So it's time to take it.